Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're doing things a little differently. Instead of me just, explaining something, we're going to put your knowledge to the test. We're calling it the General Knowledge Gauntlet. It's a fast-paced quiz where every question is a chance to learn something new about the world.
And listen, the goal here isn't just about getting the right answer. It's about figuring out the why behind it. So what do you say? Ready to test your knowledge? Let's dive in.
Okay, let's get started. Round 1 is Know Your Land. We're kicking things off with a couple of questions about India's geography, both physical and economic. And trust me, these aren't just random spots on a map. These places are super important. Let's see how you do. First question is coming right up.
All right, here we go. In which state is the Naharkatia oil field situated? Is it A, Assam, B, Gujarat, C, Maharashtra, or D, West Bengal? Take a second to think about it. Got your answer? Okay, let's see if you're right.
And the correct answer is A, Assam. Yeah, this was one of the very first oil fields found in the state. Fun fact, Assam is actually home to Asia's oldest operating oil refinery. It's a really big deal in India's energy history. Now, let's stick around in this fascinating part of the country for our next question.
Okay, next up, Majuli Island. It's one of the biggest river islands in the whole world, a really unique spot for both nature and culture. But which massive river actually created it? Was it A, the Ganga, B, the Sindhu, C, the Brahmaputra, or D, the Yamuna?
The answer is C, the Brahmaputra. And see, here's that connection I was talking about. Both the Naharkatia oil field from the last question and Majuli Island are in Assam. It's a perfect example of how the state has this double identity, right? It's a powerhouse for natural resources and a place of just incredible natural beauty.
All right, round 2. We're moving on to culture and sport. So we've talked about the land, now let's talk about the people, how they express themselves through art and through the thrill of competition.
First up, something from the world of folk traditions. The song Punkida is a well-known classic, but where's it from? Does it belong to A, Rajasthan, B, Chhattisgarh, C, Odisha, or D, Kashmir? And the correct answer is A, Rajasthan. Yeah, Punkida is a song traditionally sung by farmers while they're out working in the fields. It's kind of like an ode to the land, just a beautiful song with really deep roots. Okay, so from the fields of Rajasthan, let's head to the dojo. Okay, listen closely. The term is ippon. In which of these tough sports would you hear that word used for a decisive match-ending win? Is it A, judo, B, archery, C, boxing, or D, wrestling? Think carefully on this one. If you said A, judo, you are absolutely right. But hey, what does ippon actually mean? This is one of those times where just knowing the definition takes you from trivia to real understanding. So think of an ippon as basically a knockout in judo. It's a perfect throw or a perfect hold that just ends the match right then and there. It's all about showing complete technical skill, and it's the ultimate goal for anyone who practices judo.
And just like that, we're halfway done. For round 3, we're diving into history makers. We're going to focus on the people and the powerful ideas and books that have really shaped modern India.
Okay, this is a big one, a really foundational piece of writing. Who wrote The Discovery of India? Was it A, M.K. Gandhi, B, Jawaharlal Nehru, C, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, or D, Indira Gandhi?
And the author is B, Jawaharlal Nehru. He actually wrote this incredible work while he was imprisoned back in the 1940s. He used that time to really think about and write down India's massive history. All right, from an influential book, let's move to an influential leader's nickname. Punjab Kesari. It translates to the Lion of Punjab, which is just a title of huge respect and strength. So, who was given this title? Your options are A, Bhagat Singh, B, Sukhdev, C, Lala Lajpat Rai, or D, Chandrashekhar Azad. The answer is C, Lala Lajpat Rai. He was a really key leader in the Indian independence movement, famous for his powerful speeches and his activism. And that's a wrap on our history round. Time to move on to our final and maybe most technical set of questions.
All right, for our final challenge, we're getting into the nitty-gritty, the actual framework of how the country is run. This is round 4, Rules of the Nation.
Okay, a little civics for you. The Indian Constitution splits powers between the central government and the state governments. So which of these two subjects falls under the Union list, meaning it's only the central government's responsibility? Is it A, war and peace, or B, prison?
The correct answer is A, war and peace. And you know, this is a perfect chance to quickly break down why that is. Let's take a quick look at how this whole division of power thing actually works.
So basically, the Union list is for the big stuff, things that affect the entire country and need one single policy, like defense or dealing with other countries. On the other hand, the state list handles things that make more sense to manage locally, like police and prisons. It's a really fundamental part of India's federal system.
And that whole system is a perfect example of what we've been talking about, a connection that gives a simple fact its real meaning. And just like that, we're at the end of our gauntlet. So how'd you do? Hey, whether you aced every question or learned something new today, just remember this. Real knowledge isn't just about memorizing facts. It's about seeing how all those little pieces connect to create the big picture. Thanks so much for joining us.